Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. We are here on New Hope with a new series called Where the Road Ends, Dreams Begin. We own a sawmill, a small bit of equipment, a concrete plant, but what is this place called New Hope? Well, it is a place where the roads may end, but dreams begin. By establishing a new farmhouse and farm in this vast landscape of meadowgrass, trees, rolling hills, in this place called New Hope, where the roads may end, but dreams can only begin. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin here on New Hope. Well, evidently, you can guess by now I haven't totally given up, but just to show y'all, see that? That's how much fog we got to put up with here on New Hope. In my series called Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin. Just a Let's Play series where I was going to try and attempt to build a new house and a little farm on the side of a hill. Well, we got to go up to our mushroom greenhouse and we are going to sell some of our mushrooms. But man, look how foggy this is. And we'll be able to quickly show you just exactly how foggy this is on New Hope when you play it. Once we get to the top of the hill, we can look down and you can see the fog. Right now we're finally driving out of the fog. And look, we got bright sunny skies. This would be a great atmosphere for this game. But, you know, I chose the wrong area down by the pond. What I think is the beautiful area on the map. Alright, let's look down there. See, look at all that fog. All that fog through that beautiful valley here on New Hope. It is almost wearing me out. Well, there's work to do. Our house, our new cabin house is coming along beautiful there. We gotta load up some more mushrooms so we can go sell them and make some more money. It's also starting to get a little warmer outside, so I'm gonna have to get rid of this nice winter coat and stocking hat and gloves and get something a little cooler on. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning though in game, so it's not totally warm yet, but it's getting there. It's warming up. We need to change our little outfit, put something different on. Let's drop that there. Now let's pick up this stack. We're going to go sell these down at the farmer's market, I believe. Sell both our oyster mushrooms and our enoki mushrooms. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, everybody. Alright, let's drop these on the trailer here. We'll just leave the old tractor right here for now. Man, those contractors are hard at work. You can hear them with the chainsaws and the drills and the hammers, and everything. Building our log house. Alright, let's strap these in. And let's go sell 3,000 liters of oyster mushroom and 5,000 liters of enoka. Enoka, I know how to pronounce it, but I can't say it. It's not coming off the tongue right. Well, you wonderful people, I can't thank you all for the support, the encouragement. It's because of you all people I totally haven't given up. And also because of some kind words given to me many years ago now, it feels like, by my great friend Farmer Cop. Just don't give up on a series. If you're not liking it, there's nothing wrong with not liking it. Bring it to an end. Make a video to bring it to an end. So I might do that yet. So I haven't totally given up. But if I do, we'll do some kind of video on here. Maybe some kind of like move video. As for some reason we were just called away from New Hope to somewhere else. Well, let's go down to the farmer's market and sell these. And why we're still venturing down there to sell these, you know, I do not have anything against hearing from you all, my viewers, subscribers, and also some members to the channel. Leave me some comments. If there is a different map that you think I would maybe enjoy a little better, leave it in the comments section of this video. I would gladly check it out. Maybe come up with something a little different, or maybe we just focus on Wampsville, New York for now, testing the map out. Alright, we sold that for $14,484. We're up to $69,160. Alright, now, I have quite a break of recording in this episode. So, if I got it to work out, either A, you may have saw some screenshots at the beginning of this episode, or maybe potentially part of a video. But I had to quit the recording because I was getting super sleepy. It was the wrong time to record, let's say. So it might just be a few screenshots, maybe some dialogue overlaid on the screenshots for you. But whatever you did see, I'm going to show you what I did in that short recording to the start of this episode here. Well, like I said, we are in April. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. We got 69,000, and I have had the opportunity to pay down our debt here in New Hope with selling the product from our sawmills. We sold quite a bit from the sawmill up there at the town area of New Hope, up there by the business district, let's say. And then down here by our farm, I also got something bought and placed to help us here a little bit, just to have a little bit more fun if I was to continue it. And we are now pumping water out of our pond here on New Hope and producing electricity for those future people to live here in New Hope. We got ourselves an old generator. We got ourselves an old brick generator. Yeah, danger, high voltage, keep out. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. I don't want to be electrocuted. But yeah, that's just producing us a little power for the future residents of New Hope if we were to stay here. It's also helping to offset our, our high monthly payments of electricity to the New Hope city utilities, as we're pumping the water out of our own pond and producing electricity, let's say. Alright, well, that's a little of what went on, and then I'll show you here as we get the trailer put back over here at the farm, how much the debt we got left now. But see, you can just see how foggy it is. I can barely even see my road. I gotta really zoom in on our tractor. So I'm just, I don't know, I'm just almost 100% burnt out on this map. But I had to come back here. I'd really like to maybe at least try and see if we can at least get the house built. I don't know. Maybe to get the house built and say we went bankrupt. I don't know. But move somewhere else maybe. Let's put down our trailer. Alright, we need to go get our trailer. And we're going to go move some more stones up to our cement plant. And before we pull out of there, I'll take you in and show you our finances as we start to load up this load of stone. Now this stone is going to cost us $1,605. Alright, let's look at the finances. Alright, our finances now, we only owe $75,000 to the Bank of New Hope. That is it. I got that money paid down a lot. You can see there actually in April I sold $212,000 of product. We had a very big sawmill income. Alright, well, let's go sell some more stones to our cement plant. Well, I should say let's deliver them. We own the cement plant, so we're not going to get paid for taking the stones up there. But we only have about 14,000 liters of stones, I think, in the cement plant right now. We need quite a bit more put up there. Now we got $67,000. We really could use something else to really help us here with the transportation of the product. You know, right now we only have a wagon here, or a trailer, whatever you would want to call it, that holds 10,700 liters. So if I was to continue, we really need something that holds a little bit more capacity, I feel. We do have a pretty decent tractor, so I'm not too worried about the horsepower, even if we have to creep up the hillside to get up this way from our farm down by the pond. So we might take a look at some purchases. I also considering we should maybe put in a new field. Our grass field is ready to harvest again, but also our native grass here in the area in New Hope is starting to grow and almost to full length to where it can be cut. So I think if I'm going to cut grass, I'm just going to wait until May, and the rest of the grass should be tall enough and we can just mow her all at once and make our silage bales from that. Alright, let's go ahead here and we will drop off some stones, maybe go look at the store just a little bit, get the brain a-rolling at what kind of new equipment I should maybe buy. I was kind of thinking about a truck. Alright, we dropped off some product there. Let's just run over to the store, see if there is anything in new sales before I decide what else we might do here in New Hope right now for this episode. We're recording this video on Labor Day weekend, so this is Sunday, August 31st, when I'm recording this, and I'm gonna put it out for the channel for everybody to see sometime later this week. Alright, let's go into the shop, see what we got, see what maybe we can get. Used sales. Wow. All right. I was not expecting that at all, everybody. There is a harvester for sale in the used sales. $44,889. Wow. Okay, that's going to take up a good portion of my money if we were to do that. Now there's also this 135 horsepower John Deere. That's at least the maximum horsepower we could get for it if we wanted that John Deere, but I think we'll pass on that. But what is my tractor horsepower right now? My tractor's horsepower right now, we have a 95 horsepower little International Harvester 1206, and then our other tractor, the Zeter 16145 fast transmission tractor, has 155 horsepower. So we actually got more horsepower than that John Deere, so I think we'll pass on that. But that harvester there is pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. So let's go into harvesters. And here in harvesters, for what we have available or what mods I have for use here, we have a cheaper harvester. It's only got 91 horsepower though, which I think would be okay for what we're doing. So I just need to decide which one we would want to purchase. But let's look at some trailers. That's what I really came in here for, or trucks. So trucks, what do we got? We don't got very many options for trucks. Other than we do have this C7500. We could get a tipper box. And the tipper box capacity actually is 22,000 liters. So that's double what we have right now. That is pretty tempting, and that's $12,500 right there for that then too. So 12,500 and 15,000. We're looking at like $27,000 to $30,000 depending on customizations probably. And we got 67,000, so we have enough. But I just don't know if that's the truck that I want right now. So let's look at some tipper trailers and see if we can't get something a little bigger, but not unreal. We could get a Titan, and it holds 25,000 liters at standard capacity, it looks like. The RB12T holds 12,000 at minimum and 15,000 at maximum. What else do we got? We do got quite a bit of other options here. 10. Now I thought I had one other one. What's this one? 25,000. Thought there was another trailer I'm missing here. Let's look at something else. Nope, not there. Okay, so it's in here. Let's see. What do we got? See, this one goes to 10,000. Okay, and that one goes to 10,000. Okay, so neither one of those. This goes to 25,000, but that might not be the complete tipper. These go to 18,500. We might actually want to just do the Titan. It holds 25,000 standard capacity. And I think my tractor would maybe pull that. That's $20,000 without customizing it. But I think this one here would look better with our tractor. Well, see, then we can get auger wagon or auger on it if we wanted. We'll just get standard. But let's see about our capacity. That's 21,000 there. Now I wonder if that's just for silage or is that the standard. I guess we're about to find out if that's just gonna do grass and forage product if I was to select this one. I don't think we'll get that one though. What about an in-game trailer? Is there any ones here we could afford? We could afford an in-game one too, but I think we get the Titan. Let's go with the standard capacity, leave the wheels and the brands, all that stuff standard there. We'll leave that there like that. Let's repaint this a little bit though. Let's get it some kind of red. Let's just go to velvet. Let's get a different. What's this other red here? Neon red. Ooh, wow. Okay, no thank you. About the Hardy red. About the crimson. I like the crimson. No. Case IH red. No. Alright, let's just go back to these up here. About the JTM? No. Let's get that red there. Okay, now our cover. Yeah, let's go with that. And our frame. Then let's make it jet black. And our design color. Let's go maybe jet black. Let's see what that looks like. No, not too fond of that. Let's go a little lighter. Yeah, let's buy it like that, I think. Reflector, we'll paint that a different color. Let's get like a John Deere yellow on there. And our inner rim color, we'll leave those like that. Let's buy this like this. I think that will be all right. Buy it for 20,000. Sweet. We have a new tipper trailer now that we can go move some product with, and we're gonna do that. We are going to get ourselves another load of stones up here, and it's got a hitch, so we could actually haul even more possibly. Let's see if we can get this to work out all right. This one doesn't have a hitch, so let's drop that there. Yo, Titan trailer does look a little bit bigger than my Zeter, but that's alright. I just couldn't find a... Ooh, now that I don't like that. Okay. We are gonna have to pick something else, everybody. I do not like that. Okay, let's, you know, maybe we should keep this. Let's think about this a different way here. Alright? Let's think about this in a total different way. How about a new tractor? We need one more than 155 horsepower though. So what can we get for this guy that's got a few hours on it? See if we can get it repaired though. Where's my repair icon? There we go. Repair for $699. Repaint for $6,415. We'll do that. And we could sell it for $60,000. Surely enough we could find another tractor. Sell. We got 101,000. All right, let's go. We want more than 155 horsepower and something that might help us a little better. Now, what we could do too is we could just sell this trailer, maybe get another Titan later on. We'll see here. Tractors, small tractors. What do I have here? We could get, so that's 145 horsepower with that case. 135. Just looking through them here. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that option there. Let's go medium tractors and see what I got going on. Oh, you know what we might do? That's a lot of money, though. That is a lot of money. What is it to upgrade the engine on this? That'd take me to 105,000 if I went clear up to 200 horsepower. Alright, let's see what we got here. First off, what do I, trailer Borg, that's fine. Wheel setup, we'll leave them standard. Gonna change any, ooh, we can get a front loader on it, even. Nice. Okay. Now, main color, we'll just leave the color like it is. The only thing I'd maybe change is the tires. Yeah, I like the black wheels. Alright, now let's get our horsepower, our engine. Okay, that's not doing anything to our horsepower there. We're at 125 at 92,000. 135 at 94,500. We're at 140,000 at 97,000. 140 horsepower, I mean. 160 horsepower. And we're at 99,500. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see if it hooks up better to the Titan. We'll buy this. Wow, we only have $1,875 left, everybody. We do got about 5 more horsepower for now. But does this hook up better to our Titan trailer? It does. Alright, now, can we get our little wagon? Actually, what we'll do with our little wagon, I think. See, it won't even connect to it, so we can't hitch them up. So what I think we'll do then is we have a little bit of money now, so let's go and we will look at selling this trailer. I don't know what's gonna need for repairs though, so let's see that once. Okay, for repairs we got $10, and repaint for $7.73. We'll do that, and we'll sell it. Sell for $17,000. That will help. Alright, cool. I am satisfied. We're back up to 18,000 now, and we have a new beautiful tractor and tipper trailer to help us here. Where the roads end, dreams begin here on New Hope. So let's go try this little Valtra. I've never really used Valtras other than on contracts, so this will be something totally new. Now let's go buy a big load of stones and see what kind of horsepower this tractor's got to get up the hill. Hopefully it can pull this trailer load of stones up the hill once we get it purchased. And it's also nice because now we're going a little bit quicker. We're going 29 miles an hour instead of what we were going before in our other tractor, which was less than that. So I'm satisfied. I'm a little bit happier now. Maybe can deal with some fog because we got new toys. Alright, let's go get another big load of stones. That will really help at the old cement factory, because we gotta make those products to help build our new log home. Man, really is difficult to see, everybody, as you can see watching it probably. Alright, now we're on the wrong way here. Let's go around it this way. Oh, we do got a production from the sawmill there we could sell if we need some money. We'll probably upgrade to the 200 horsepower as soon as we can get the money to do that. Now this is probably going to cost us just over $2,000 to fill this tipper now. Ooh, over $3,750. Oh man, this is a pull though. This is a pull. I can feel it in the tractor already, everybody. She is a tugging. 25,000 liters of stones. This could be a slow snail crawl up the hill once we come around our corner after our grass field here. Let's see how she does. How's the old Valtra do? She's shifting really nice. But man, this is a pretty big hill here. Ooh, we're down to nothing. Shifting all kinds of gears, keeping her going. Ooh, we need that bigger motor. Wonder how much that bigger motor is now that we made a little bit off the tipper trailer. Maybe we should just go do that right away and just see. This is gonna be a snail crawl if we don't get this thing up to 200 horsepower, as you can see. So right here you can see in a true test on a hill, and we're only pulling 25,000 liters, that this tractor doesn't seem very strong. But that is some heavy weight for the rear end of a tractor to pull. Could have maybe put some duals on it, maybe for a little more traction, gripping the old ground and pulling the weight. Alright, we're almost up there, about halfway there. We should start to crest the hill here a little bit by the sheep pen and maintain a better speed at pulling this weight. Yeah, now we're gaining some speed here. We'll have another little incline of a hill as we come around by the trees going into the little business area of New Hope. A slow incline right here, and then it increases a little bit after we make this other little bend right here that we're making now. So probably slow down a little bit. Oh, she's doing all right. I still think we're gonna go see how much it is, how much it would cost me. If it just cost me around, you know, 5,000 to 8,000, I would probably upgrade it to the better engine. Alright, let's dump these off here. I did like my Zetor tractor too, but the opportunity was there, so we did it. So now we've got another 30-some thousand liters. Well, more than 35,000 liters of stone in there now. So that will help. Well, let's go back here behind the shop and let's just see what it would cost to upgrade to the 200 horsepower. I'm going to drop the trailer right there. Customize. Alright, let's keep going here. Oh wow, 11,000 to get to that next one. 180 horsepower is going to cost me 12,500. Okay, I suppose 200 horsepower is the next step up. 15,000. So we almost have enough, really. We could get that. I have an idea. We're not going to make a ton of money, but I have an idea because I don't know how much we have available. But let's see. We should probably start with our sawmill first. Let's go check our sawmill. And let's pull out some wood chips and come up and then check our other sawmill up here and sell those wood chips. I don't know how much we have for wood chips, but we should hopefully get a little bit more than enough to get us over that $15,000 mark, and we could just upgrade all the way up to the 200 horsepower tractor, which would really be beneficial, I think. It's just we're gonna be having low money for a little while till we get some more money coming back in. We're almost down there. Alright, let's get over to our sawmill. I can't even see my road. There we can see it. I truly mean it, everybody. Any of my viewers that really like my content, really like how I play maps, there's still a couple of series you still have never seen from me. So if this is potentially something where you think also, how is Rusty putting up with all this fog? I'm open to your suggestions of where we should maybe take a different little gameplay. Like, I don't know, give me some ideas. Do you just want me to be a, you know, play the map how the author made the map type gameplay? Or do you want to, you know, me be a pig farmer, hog farmer, something? Give me some ideas, but I'm open for other map suggestions. Maybe even we take our new tractor and trailer here and we move somewhere with the equipment I got existing from this one. But yeah, we'll see. So I got 7,000 liters of wood chips out of that sawmill. I'm gonna guess we'll have just about the same amount at the other sawmill. This should maybe give us more than enough to upgrade our engine on our tractor. Alright, well, we're here at the sawmill. Our wood chip point is right here. We should fill up with wood chips. Wow, there's 14,911 liters in here. Wow, we just about got a full tipper trailer full of wood chips. 22,000, what is it? 558 liters? Alright, where's wood chips sell the best? Wood chips selling the best at the farmer's market. Okay, let's go there. 800 and some dollars a liter. So that will help. Alright, let's pull into the farmer's market right here and sell these wood chips. I don't know if we sell them here or on the other side. I think we probably sell them on the other side by the silo. Yep. Alright, let's sell these wood chips. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, we're getting more than enough. And we'll have a little extra money. 18,000 for that. Nice. That helps. Alright, let's go get our big engine. Yeah, let's put the big engine on this boy. Customize and increase that to 200 horsepower. $200 horsepower, 16,000. Here we go. All right. Beautiful. Oh yeah, much quicker. Even can, oh, wrong side. Even can kind of tell she's quick on the go. Quick on the giddy up. See, and then we have enough money we could get another load of stone and see how she performs. But see, now we've got the bigger horsepower tractor engine. So we can go 36 miles per hour now compared to 29. So a big difference. Very nice, I think. That was an excellent plan of action. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here, everybody, as our recording time is about to end. We made some improvements here. So let me know. Should we take the Valtra, the tipper, and the other equipment, maybe even our sheep, take it to a different map? Or should we continue? Please let me know. But this fog down here is really getting to me. So with that said, everybody, please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by yourself as... Oh my goodness, I can't talk because the fog has got me distracted. Anyway, yeah, if you like what you saw here, please hit that like button. Drop that tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us comments in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, Rusty Money, we will see you all on the flip side. Everybody have a good one.